January 4, 2025 evening. This is the back of my home, backyard, patio area. And I'm looking at the sky and I'm trying to see if there are any stars out. This is one side of my home. This is neighbor's home. I don't see any stars there yet. Do you see any stars? Okay, it's still daylight to some extent. And let me show you what I did find here in the back of my home again today. Is this right here. This is a stalker drone that stays stalking my home all day long, and it becomes very, very visible during the evening time, even though it's not dark. And you see it? Yeah, right there. That's a stalker drone, just like New Jersey's having drones over there. I'm having drones at the back of my home every day. That's for months and years now. It's been illegally surveilling my home. There's no star out here yet. Can you see it? No. There's another drone right here. Let me show you. Right above, facing my home. This is another drone right there. It is a drone. It is some kind of aerial vehicle. It is not a star. That's the point I want to make. It's a broad daylight kind of situation, and I don't see any stars. So it is some aerial vehicle, and every day it's there, and it sends me signals and makes me sick, my animals sick, and puts me to sleep, and comes over and burglarize, vandalize, and home invade my home daily. And that's why I want to document this thing. It's again here today. I did take a video of it yesterday, as well as this one here. And they are here all day long, 24/7. They're just not visible during the day. They're here all day long, illegally surveilling my residence, sending signal illegally. It's called energy weapons signals, electromagnetic field signal, microwave and radiation signal, which my anti-spy detector has detected. So this is huge constitutional violation of the law, and the law enforcement is doing it. This is FBI and local police departments drones that I suspect, and I believe. That's why when I reported to them to come and document and identify them, they refuse, fail, or do not want to do it. And then even if they show up here, they say, oh, we didn't see the drone. You have to be blind to not see them. I see it. Do you see it? Yes, you do see it. Right here is a video. But as soon as I take a video, before I could even preserve it to a USB or anything, they delete it. So that tells you that there's something wrong about it. They're doing something wrong. That's why they need to delete the video, meaning the evidence. So people want evidence. I gather evidence, but before I can upload the evidence to YouTube or any social media account, they are deleting it through their signal sending into my phone, and they erase my media from my phone because they're actually hacking my device as we speak. So this is just for documentation that I'm being drones stalked by law enforcement at my residence, violating my constitutional right of Fourth Amendment for nothing more than exercising my First Amendment right to free speech of filing some police misconduct complaint and grievances. And since then I have been subjected to unrelenting crime sprees, and that is related to this aerial vehicle, and there will be planes, helicopters, and drones hovering over my home every 3 minutes, 5 minutes during the day, and they send signal and they extract data from my phone, my recorders, any digital device I have, and infiltrate my devices all day long. And it is a nuisance, it is harassment, it is abuse of power, it is tyranny, and it's not ending. Right now what you saw is my motion light come on, and it did not come on earlier when I was standing right underneath it. It has come on because the drone has sent a signal to turn it on to see what I am doing. They want to have brightness to see what I am doing, and it's not what they're doing to me. And this home right in the front right here is their spy home, snitch home, which are a bunch of hackers, stalkers, gang stalkers hired by these law enforcement people that stay home all day and vandalize for them, home invade for them, subject my animals to animal cruelty for them, and they have done all sorts of atrocities to my animals, including 4 animals killed in 4 months, and another one is very, very sick, and they came in my home invaded me today and poisoned my animals, cats, my rescues. So it is unending harassment, and these people have 3 cameras at their premises, and somebody breaks over to my gate right here, which is locked. Every night they break the gate, they break the lock, they pick the lock, they come through the lock gate, go into my backyard, vandalize all sorts of things, screen, glass. I have had 5 windows broken in few months. Okay, these people don't have their windows broken in 4 months, so why do I have it? Because it's them doing it, and I have no qualms about mentioning and highlighting that fact, because it is a fact, and the police has hired them to do it. That's exactly what's going on. They will come and react to everything I do in my home. Right there is one of the stalker right there. Comes out every time I'm doing something. They tell them to come out, slam the door 20 million times of the day. This is what they do. They're hired criminals living right next to me. They don't stop at anything. Today they came in my home and they took all sorts of my stuff, including my SD card, flash drive, deleted my data. It is never ending crime spree of these young men living next to me, and they know it, I know it, and I set up the camera to catch them. And before I see that how they slam their door every time, this is so many times of the day, this is how they do it. But when they want to come and break into my home, guess what? At that time they open the door very, very quietly. It's like a cat burglar, you wouldn't hear it. And right now there's another suspect coming by. It's a stalker plane of FBI right there. It is not a random plane just flying over. It's knowing that I'm recording, it's knowing I have a video going on, and it won't probably be saved because they'll delete it immediately after I record it. That's exactly what they do. And this light is bugged. I do believe this has an audio bug in it, and they're controlling it by the gadgets they have. It's called motion RF signal gadgets this drone has. And there's this a huge drone over there, you saw it, right? It might be hiding right now because they know I am on to it, and it'll be here all night. There's gonna be more drones on this section here, and these drones are right above my window. Right there is my window, and they send signal into my home, and I have detectors that detect signal, and it's very loud and annoying. That detector goes off in the middle of the night, in daytime, in the afternoon, in the morning, early hours, and it's very harassing and annoying and disturbing the peace. But they don't stop at anything because they are the law enforcement doing it, and they'll just start coming over here like predators over and over again every 3 minutes. There is another drone over here too, right there in the small one, but you won't be able to see because it's not easy to see. So these drones are not over somebody else's home, they're over my home, facing my windows, facing my backyard windows over there. And I have rescues in the window sometime looking out from the here kitchen and upstairs, and they jump and freak out because this drone sends them zapping signals that causes them injury, radiation injury, and they run like they have seen a ghost. So I know they're sending signal, there's no doubt about it. And they have done that many times. One time they have actually killed my cat rescue by zapping them, and I saw them do it live. And so that is not a fake thing I'm telling you, it is the reality I'm living.